Next Monday, you'll have to make a video of you playing Gnosa with the thumb strum, like that, and singing the words by memory. So on Friday, you will have demonstrated you can do the whole thing memorized. In previous days, you've shown that you can do this thing here, singing memorized and playing this. Monday, you'll do a video showing you can do both of those together. Some of you, that might be completely fine, and you'll just transition in nicely. For myself, I find that when I put a new strum pattern, changing chords, and singing words, that the level of complexity is not 3 times, but like 9 times harder. If you fall into the camp where this is just great, just go ahead and practice it over the weekend and be ready for that video on Monday. However, if you fall into the camp where it's more difficult, I'll give you some suggestions on how to practice that. You go slow, like really slow, like this slow. And just for practicing sake, just skip the parts in between where you're just strumming. So I'd go like this. Z, Y, X, and W, V. Like that slow, right? Skip the middle part and do that a bunch of times. Once you feel comfortable, really comfortable like that, then you can go a little smoother. And once you get that really comfortable, you could put a metronome on and slowly bring up that. This is isolation, shortening, deconstruction, making it slower, all the things that help us. When you get to the middle part, it's the same thing. You go U, T, S, R, Q, P. Because if you can't do it that slow, you're going to be frustrated making the video, and you'll have to do enormous amounts of retakes, and you'll be like, oh, I hope I get lucky this time and don't screw up. And everybody under nerves has a little bit of that anyways, but you know, if you're making too many mistakes and having to redo the video, then you know that you haven't done this basic interlocking coordination part. Some of you might have the first part down. The end where we switch back and forth with the chords might be the thing that puts us over. So I'd literally just go O, N. Oops, I changed chords. Let me do that again. I would literally go, some of you may have the beginning part down, but switching chords every strum might be an issue. So I would just target right in there, and I'd be like, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. You're just going to need to go that slow. Don't expect it to go better if you can't do it that slow. You know, after you've done that 4 or 5 times successfully like that, then go a little faster, and then after that, put on a metronome. And it's longer work, but it has 2 advantages. One is that it's very doable. 2, you actually grow the skills so that later you're just Z, Y, X, and W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. So it's not guesswork at the end because you did the slow work first. So, you know, work on that. Now, I'm not going to put on an assignment saying, did you work on it over the weekend? But fair warning, on Monday you have to make this practice video, and you've been told that putting all these 3 parts, the changing chords, the strum, and the words by memory, all together gets more difficult. So I urge, plead, and beg you to just have fun with it, play with it slowly over the weekend again and again and again, and so when it comes time for Monday, you'll be like, I don't know, it wasn't that hard. I guess I'm just a genius. You'll have that great, like, self-esteem building experience. Okay? Have fun this weekend. After you've got this down, you'll be like smarter on the alphabet than like 99% of the people on the earth.